In early March, it comes out that Ahmed Johnsen was trying to get Bischoff to sign him to work with Goldberg. Thank God this didn't happen. Tony, what was your favorite Ahmed Johnsen match?
It was my favorite Ahmed Johnsen match was the day, and Conrad, I think it was Charlotte, North Carolina, that he got out of a limousine. He ran down the street. He went to the offices of the Charlotte Knights baseball team, and he grabbed Tommy Viola, who is their media relations manager, who is also known as a luchador's El Shitstorm Viola, beat him up with a baseball bat, ran back, got into the limousine, and left.
I remember that well. Meltzer gave it 4.5 stars.
So what I'm telling you, I don't remember a fucking thing about Ahmed Johnsen.
That's what I was hoping you'd say. That's what I was hoping for.
Okay, I'm looking up Ahmed Johnsen right now. Okay, and I'm looking up pictures, images of Ahmed Johnsen.
Yeah.
You know who pops up?
Who?
Abdullah the Butcher.
Wow.
Yeah, so I don't even think the internet remembers him.
That's phenomenal.
But no, I know he was pretty big and he was pretty strong and he had a good look and he was tied in. I guess we tied him into Harlem Heat or whatever, but he did not register with me.
He didn't register with anybody past like 1997. Of some of the big stars throughout the company history, Hulk Hogan, of course, superstar Billy Graham, Bruno Sammartino, Andre the Giant, and Bob Backlund, followed by some of the more recent stars. And JR is going to play narrator and tell viewers to stay tuned for what will be the most defining moment for the World Wrestling Federation as Monday Night Raw is invading Madison Square Garden. And then, of course, Vince McMahon introduces the show and the camera pans the arena. And what a shot. We should mention that, Ahmed Johnsen and Rocky Maivia are in the first match. This is a part of the Intercontinental title tournament. Ahmed gets a win over The Rock, believe it or not, in just under 5 minutes. And the rest of the nation of domination will come to the ring with Rocky, but Sergeant Slaughter orders them to the back. And then your favorite and Vince's Captain Lou shows up at ringside taking notes. What do you remember about the creative decision to have Ahmed go over Rocky?
I don't know, man. I wasn't in the fucking creative circle at the time. I was on the outs. I wasn't in the power circle.
Thank you.
I have no idea, Conrad. I don't know. I was watching on the monitor and going, oh no.
Seriously, Ahmed Johnsen, what was the upside for him in September of 97?
Well, shit, man, we were hoping that there was an upside in Ahmed Johnsen because he had a great look. Some bitch had charisma out the ass. Unfortunately, the bell had to ring. We've talked about that. His promos were a little difficult to understand at times, but yeah, we thought that there was an upside in Ahmed, and big bastard people. He was believable. The audience believed in him, but when you look back, through rose-colored glasses, you kind of go, what the fuck were we thinking? Or what were they thinking? I was out of the power circle.
Supposedly, February of 98 is the end of Ahmed Johnsen, and it was over, maybe a piece of creative. I'm sure we'll cover that at some point in the future, but why don't you think Ahmed lasted longer? I don't know another way to say this. Was Ahmed a bit of a head case at times?
Ahmed was Ahmed's worst enemy.
Yeah.
And Ahmed would let people get inside of his head and stir him up. Ahmed was very easy to get stirred up. And those that knew that would push those buttons, and he would believe the last person that he talked to a lot of times. A lot of talent there. And that's what's frustrating sometimes when you see that much talent just kind of go to waste and get messed up in their own head and start believing their own press and what everybody else tells them instead of what's in front of them.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.